All right. Sorry, I was doing a little. Let me get reverb. Yeah, I got my capture card won't send the sound into the stream, or even through my television for that matter, unless all the volume's up whenever I plug it in. So I have to turn all of them up, replug it back in, and then turn it all back down. And sometimes I forget to do that. Well, I'm largely coming on for a chill stream, so let me change the title of this. Let me get rid of this thing right here. Alright, I don't know if that's actually going to change it, so I'm going to edit it in real time. I just want to change the title because I'm obviously not doing a Deathless attempt anymore. That is all done. There we go. Hopefully that'll fix it to where people won't think that I'm even crazier enough to, I guess, try. I forgot to change it in the cap card thing, so I'm definitely not going to. I mean, I did actually have this nagging temptation, this very very nagging temptation to be like, well, you could make it better, and I could. I mean, I got some weird RNG that slowed it down. There's a couple of things that I was considering practicing for the package and Exodus that I could have done differently to make things faster. But I think, to get familiar with some pretty, higher level strats and things like that would have taken me another couple of weeks. And I was ready to quit this thing until literally this morning when I was like, all right, one more shot. I didn't even know if I was thinking one more shot so much as I was thinking I'm going to give it a shot. And so now that it's done, the notion or the idea of going back and doing it sounds flat out awful. It sounds awful. It sounds tempting at the same time, which I don't know how to reconcile. I don't know how to reconcile those two things. Oh my goodness, I really don't. I think I'm just gonna chill out and play a different Halo. Really, I would strongly not advise. I would advise you not do that, because while I don't foresee 8 months, I could definitely foresee months with an S. Just given the sheer amount of things that have to go right, even if you're executing things well. I don't know. I just still, when I think about doing H2, I think about, just how predictably effed up that game is. Oh man, it's just every single segment of that game is just you're always running around with paper thin shields. That never changes. And if there's snipers anywhere, there's always the chance that you get zapped if you don't know what's going on. Let me see, what's something I can just play and chill on Legendary? That sounds crazy, but I'm not gonna lie to you. When I think of chilling on Legendary, you know what I think of? This level right here, believe it or not. Halo 2, for some weird reason, I guess it's kind of it's weirdly enough, I always think of Sacred Icon. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe like Metro, I don't know. Arbiter kind of, Halo 3, I don't even know if I can chill playing Halo 3. That's when offensively you started to, I don't know. Just seemed like you were a little less gifted. Halo Halo ODST. I don't know. I've been watching myself play ODST, and I'm embarrassed to play it now that I'm way out of practice. I'm afraid I'll just look terrible. Oh, really? How did you die at Arbiter? Where's the death at Arbiter? I guess it's, you're trying to beat a time, so maybe I know Arbiter is a kind of a crappy speedrunning level. I do remember seeing that over and over again. Back when I was still watching, some of those guys a little bit more, but Rana and Kryphen, going through those halls. I think the Arbiter's like one of the easiest levels. I think Cairo's one of the easiest levels, but I think for some weird reason, in some inversion of sorts, they're the two of the hardest levels for speedrunning. Chilling in Halo 4, I always think about Requiem. Requiem is definitely a chill level. Let's play a little keys just to mess around with it, just to have fun. No Iron Skull. Probably gonna die. Probably gonna take a chain explosion or two. Probably gonna take a chain explosion or two. I haven't. The controls are so different that I'll probably take a hit or two. Look at this. Look how much you are. So much faster and almost a little bit slipperier in this game. And what's funny is that I play it for like a day or less, and it immediately comes back, and it feels better. God, you're just so much more sleek and slippery when I play this. It's amazing. Just moving back and forth, you can feel it. Does that thing give you thoughts, memories? He's dead, dude. I don't know. I guess he was just ready to go. Sometimes it's weird playing this on, like on stream after not playing it for a while. Like, and this is sad, I know this is sad, but it's almost like I'm embarrassed to. It's like I've been so much better than I will be. And there's people right now, like you just got finished playing it, and like Sir Matt's been just ripping this game apart in ILs. And,
Analyzing damage.
I forgot how you get them over there. So I'm like, man, you guys are going to look at this and be like, dude, man, where's all that skill that you never really claimed to have? I get caught on that dude's leg.
Let's get out of here and find another way back aboard the ship.
Did they even drop? Oh, what was that Sir Matt did over here? He did something like kind of sort of I'd done before. Alright, here comes the group. Of course I'm going to play it. No skip. Of course I am. He got right here. Or somewhere in this vicinity. I liked it. My strat was faster. This strat is safer and really not even that much slower. Look, a shotgun that works. I can't believe it. Who would have thunk it? Dude, I know somebody dropped me some shotgun ammunition somewhere. Come on, man. Ah, delicious. No longer hungry. I was hungry for shotgun ammunition. Somehow that was possible. Come on, man. Where? Just a little bit more. If you don't pick it up, stuff does despawn this game at a pretty fast rate whenever you get all those dudes on screen. Look, a gun that shoots where the reticle's at. Wow, I'm impressed. Oh, I gotta get my double B going here. Here comes Shotgun Sally. It's funny, the movement is so strange when you haven't played in a while. Just the movement is so much more, so much more smooth and sleek, but at the same time it feels slippery. Reach, you feel like you're running in molasses when you start playing it for the first time after playing this. What rules are you talking about? Were you trying to do it without dying, like the classic zero shot rules? That no one can do ever? If you consider that a gauntlet laid down, then so be it. Not doing a video. I don't have to move fast. I can totally chill out and take these guys out. Oh, they don't stop coming, do they? They don't stop coming. They just keep on a-falling. This is such a terrible hallway through here.
We should head this way, towards the ship's gravity load.
What happened to that grenade? Did you see that? It came back. Come on. Come on! If you make it far enough in there, everything just disappears. Where am I at? Am I inside this? Oh gosh, I'm way over here. Yeah, but I mean, yeah. Well, the zero shot rules are. I mean, to this moment, I just can't believe that zero shot, or the concept of it, came from Halo. But I might be wrong in terms of the rules specific. But I can tell you this much: doing a zero shot, no death run on Halo 2 would require someone, I firmly believe, years of pain and suffering to figure out not only how you would do all that without ever dying in one sitting, but also just to eventually get to that point where that's possible, to get all the right things to happen. Like I can't even fathom it. I don't think anyone would ever in their right mind try it. Much less succeed at it without, eventually just giving up. I mean, there's no reason to take something like that seriously. It's that, immensely impossible, I guess. I mean, it's just damn near impossible. The crap that happens around this corner, a big part of it is that you can throw a grenade around that corner and it will despawn. If that didn't happen, it wouldn't be a problem. It wouldn't be that bad. Anyway, just a thought.
The crash did more damage than I suspected.
What's flat? Okay.
Coolant leakage rate is significant. The ship's reactor should already have gone critical.
It's funny too because you can just sit there and spam the pistol, and that's exactly what I should do. Because these pieces of trash will see you from all the way back there, and even though they're fighting the battle of their lives, keep trying, you garbage. It is the one weapon I'm not planning on bringing with me. Why not just spam it, dude? Dude, he is still over there alive. Look at that. He's gone now. See? That's how you're supposed to be able to snipe an elite. It's not supposed to be a damn boss fight every time you want to snipe an elite. Okay. Give me that shotgun. There it is. What? There's a dude over there with a shotgun. He's probably up top. Where is any other weapon besides the one I'm holding, please? None? There we go. Yeah, it is. It's impossible. Like, there's no way to do it, man. I mean, there seriously is. I mean, it's... Again, I mean, I'm not saying it's completely impossible, but what human being would play the same video game for years trying to accomplish something that will almost always feel impossible at many, many points along the way? Like, I don't understand who would do that. The only chance the only reason Halo 2 even seems possible to me is because of sticky grenades. And other than that, the notion of, I don't know, you'd have to become an expert speedrunner. I don't know. It just sounds awful, frankly. It sounds awful. You need to do H3, man. I think you need to do H3. You still got the ODST skills are still there. I think you need. I definitely think you need to do H3 while you gotta strike while the iron's hot, if you will, and it's gonna be pretty hot coming away from ODST, man. Wow, what? How about this? How about next time I fire a weapon right at someone's face, it fucking hits them? I mean, not to get all salty, but I just need to turn off that light first. Goodness gracious, what in the world? What world have I stepped into? Why does that not kill him? Why does a headshot not kill him? Is that just a factor of him being on the turret? Or me just, hitting his shoulder? That's right, that shoulder hitbox in this game is wacky big. I forget about that. Get on. Wacky big. Oh! Wow. That's a big group. Eight of them. That's a pretty big group to have 8 of them over there. 13. And that's just the multi-kill kills alone. Look at this. Even more of them. Just gonna blow up all those grenades over there. All of, like, none of them. Whoa. There we go. This is another corner too. Watch this. Yep. Oh, where did that grenade go? I wonder what its fate was. That is, I mean, I know it's an artifact of probably some sort of programming need there, but my God, man. You stay close to that wall, it'll explode, but sometimes it'll chain explode all the way around to you. And it's just awesome. Well, just remember, man, there is such a thing as casual play of video games. You don't have to play them for sport. Get out of here. Get out of here. Like, you know what? When I was doing that reverting just then, it made me think of, like, the notion again of Deathless with reverts. I mean, can you imagine if I just sat there and revert every time I didn't like what happened? I mean, dude, listen, Garish, I don't know what his opinions are on, or if he even gives a crap about the notion of, I guess, you know, not dying during a speed run, literally not dying. You never died. You never got killed versus like a deathless, by the book deathless run. But I mean, you imagine doing that, dude. You listen, Llama. You couldn't convince me in a million years that you didn't originally fall in love with playing Halo. Whichever one it was, I think you said it was 2 or something, or maybe it was CE. But you can't tell me you didn't fall in love with it playing casually. The music, the ambiance, all that stuff. That wasn't how you originally fell in love with it. Other games can do that too, man. You talking about the... Well, I mean, I'm not talking about playing Halo casually. I mean, I kind of happen to sort of agree with... Well, not really. I can still play CE on Legendary and have fun with it. Or Heroic if I had not played for a while. 2, yeah, I mean, I can. Like I say, there's still, I think, some memories there. 3, it depends on the level. I guess it would with 2 to some degree as well. ODST, I could always sit and play through, especially if I hadn't done it in a while. That, throw it on Heroic if I hadn't played it in a while, and I'm going to have some fun. Halo 4, I'd say roughly the same thing, but not on Legendary ever. It's never a fun game to play on Legendary, except for maybe Composer, because that's just, I like that level all around. Requiem 2 is okay. Anything else is either not challenging enough or it's freaking Prometheans. Halo 5 was a lot of fun to play the first time I played it. I was so disgusted with the story and certain elements that I didn't like about the game, but I do remember having fun with it on normal and then Heroic. And on Legendary, I think I was good enough at it at the time that I really didn't dread it. Now I would dread having to spend that week getting used to all the different changes in the movement and all that stuff. Reach is fun to play on Heroic sometimes. It can be hard, though. Reach truly is a game where if you're not playing on Legendary, sometimes it feels too easy. But it's easy for the wrong reasons, and it's hard for the wrong reasons on Heroic / Legendary. I don't know. But I mean, I guess what I'm saying is this: like, you could always play another game, like maybe Infinite when it comes out, or maybe I don't know, might bite the bullet and buy, Halo 5, or I don't know. You probably shouldn't do that unless it's really cheap, though. I don't know, man. Halo, I have such mixed feelings about Halo 5's gameplay. I really, really do. And it's because it's the same with every Halo. I didn't start by playing Legendary with the goal of not dying. Like, and it did make some improvements over Halo 4. There's no way on God's green earth I could not play Reach for like 3 months or 4 months and stick in Elite in a tough place. There's no way in the world. I know I've made that stick countless times. It doesn't count, but there's no way in the world. There's no way in the world. And I'm not just because he dodged it. God, I am low on pistol. Whoa. Late riser. Where is the pistol ammunition been at all my life? Get off! Sorry, I'm getting salty over nothing. I just suddenly stopped moving. And I threw a grenade over there into a pile of what I thought was some pretty, bad hombres. That's pretty amazing, man. That's awesome. So I guess you knew her before she moved out there?
BattleNet is a mess. I can't access the ship's schematics. My records indicate that a shuttle bay should be here.
Why is it skipping like that? Is that MCC new bullshit? I don't remember that. Whoa. The field of view was so weird on that dude. I thought he was not just an infection form. Where's the other guy? There's supposed to be two guys, right? One has a shotgun, so I want to know where the hell he's at. Okay, alright, maybe I'm wrong. That's not a 100% guarantee. What the hell is wrong with this gun? I have clearly been using the wrong plasma rifle to be judging, I guess, how this one's supposed to do. Well, it did clear out a lot of the infection forms. That wasn't a bad grenade at all. Jeez, man, ugh. There he is. Or not. Oh crap, I forgot. They're all gonna come up. No, why? I guess that wasn't so bad. Especially with an overshield. Can I nail it? Nope. But I can get that one to go, maybe. There we go. Oh my gosh, where are the damn shot? Oh, I got one. One shotgun drop. Well, cool. Did you? I thought I didn't know how you met her. That's actually pretty cool. So she's moving back, huh? Well, did she move out there originally for, I don't know, good reasons, or was it not so good reasons? I'm sorry, I do a job where I hear a lot of different reasons for things like that. So, nice. Give me that shotgun. Where'd that go to? Thanks for killing those infection forms for me. That was a solid, if there's ever been one. Nice. I think they've sufficiently stripped my shield, right? I gotta admit, I'm kind of forgetting, is this one of those kind of quasi-unlimited spawns? Quasi? If you don't go and look around it, I think, maybe. Could be. How long has she lived in Washington? Oh, I see, I see. When did she move? Or how long has she been out there? One. Yeah, I can do that. It's slippery. It's slippery for playing. Oh, really? Now, were you guys together before that, or did you did the relationship mostly develop with her being away? Ugh. Where's that dude at? Is he stuck? Whoa. There we go. Oh wow. Well, that's interesting. Let me tell you a story. Now, there's two things. There's one main thing I want you to ignore about this story, and it's the fact that I am not currently married to the person, but midway or late through my junior year, I started dating a girl, and she was undoubtedly my first love. And so my senior year starts, and at some point early on, she lets me know that she is moving about 3 hours away. And it was, I'm gonna tell you what, man, that was really heartbreaking. I'm not gonna lie to you, that was very hard to deal with at the time. That was very, very difficult to deal with. We made it work, but I don't know. Just imagine not having the ability to speak or really communicate without paying lots of money for long distance calls. And visiting her was kind of tough because I was a senior, I had a lot of things going on. And I ended up choosing the college I went to based on the fact that, well, A, I got a full scholarship from them, but B, because it was relatively close to where she had moved. And that was pretty tough, man. I still have very fond memories of my senior year, but I think there was always a little bit of a part of me that kind of felt like it was missing throughout all that year, even if ultimately the good outweighed the bad.
He's delirious. In pain. We have to find him.
Whoa, whoa. Ugh. Oh, believe it or not, I do miss those chain explosions. Oh my god. Look how far this plasma pistol went. Well, what's your major now, and what are you going to switch it to? Way over his head. I made him dodge, though. He looked up and moved. That was hilarious. I had to try and see if I could stick him. I had to try it. I had to give it the good old college try. Wait, where's something? There we go. Now I got me a pistol right there. That's awesome. That's awesome. That can come in handy. What? Try that in Halo Reach. Try that in Halo Reach. Drunk sniper. See how that works. Fiction writing. Well, it's funny because it's like you went from the panels to the script. So you're thinking more along the line of writing as opposed to the actual illustrating. What made it? I mean, just in your total kind of opinion there, like what made you kind of go that direction or go the alternate direction there? I am terrible at drawing, so I in no way, shape, or form would ever feel like illustrating and stuff. And I don't know, I'm probably not the most creative dude when it comes to aesthetic art, I guess. But I've always loved fiction writing. Or writing in general. I express myself better with writing, I think, sometimes than I do with any other medium of communication. Whoa, what? Extra. I see, I see. Where am I at? Oh, yeah, that's right. You have to go around this curve. You hate their products? Well, don't you mostly though just hate the adaptations to film that they've been making gobs of money off of? Dude thought he was gonna troll. Dude thought he was gonna troll. Oh yeah, you could definitely use one here. I think. Not really, it's more back there. Oh, another pistol. I will have plenty of pistol for the showdown. Showdowns that are to come. Stop shooting me through a wall. That's so stupid. Oh god, did you see that stupid needle? Why can't I get it in there? Because I'm not aiming it properly. I'm just throwing it like a reach grenade. That's not what I wanted to drop. Yeah, I think there's a difference between, yeah, you can like something but still feel like it's overrated at the same time. Like, well, it's not bad, but maybe you remember a better day or a better time for a piece, you know, certain type of media or... Stop being cowards. Come face the flood like the men that you are. Keep trying, dude. Whoa. What garbage. I gotta sit here and wait an hour until these dudes fight, or we're gonna, you know, do something the right way here. Come on. Oh, not a killionaire. Oh, fire. Fire bad. Fire very, very bad. That's actually good, so I did stop the spawn there for the Covenant. That's good. Did he revive? Is he going to revive? No. Every time I think they're going to revive, they don't. Unless I'm 100% sure. Shithead. I hate that stupid door. I really do hate this door. I got a checkpoint while shield was down. That was kind of cool. I hate this corner. It's such a troll shit corner. Because they just keep spawning over and over again until you run past it all. And then you get these stupid idiots right here. Just come out. Stop spawning by the doors. You get all the chain explosions. Can't really move. There we go. Finally. Just gotta force your way in there just like that other corner I died at. You know, you need to stop talking, man. Yeah, I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does, man. I thought about the same thing when I was, you know, having those flashes of idiocy in my head. It's like, well, once you've already beat it, like, will it really be that much pressure? I mean, can you chill out and do it? And then I immediately thought of the reverse. It's like, no, now that you've already beat it, it's not going to be nearly the same thing you're shooting for. You won't have that part inside of you that has to have something like a thirst quench to keep you going. Instead, you'll be competing against yourself, or in your case, like someone else. So you'll be wanting to do even more than what you've already done, the craziness that you've already accomplished. And then I realized, like, no, that's worse. Unless you were able to really, truly take on that mentality of, like, I've already done this. I have nothing left to prove. I'm just trying this. But I don't know how in the hell you really do anything important with that mentality either. So, like in life, much less in video games. So, I don't know, man. Look at that grunt, dude. I kind of wish you'd try Reach for like a week and just determine whether or not it's something that was worth your time. I wouldn't be surprised at all if you determined that it was not worth your time, but I'd love to see you try it just so you know, like, how it feels to maybe be at the early stages of it. Maybe even those early stages where you kind of, I don't know, it seems like, you know, it's not that bad. I mean, you know. But maybe before you get to the stage where it's like, what the hell have I got myself into? Get. Where is a plasma pistol? Did they already all go away, or did I lose one back there? I could have kept. Nope, that's not one. But I'd like to see you get 3. I'm not going to lie to you. I think that would be cool for you to get 1, 2, and 3 under your belt. But I don't know, man. If you get 3, then it's going to be like, there's one more Bungie game left. I strongly advise you not try Reach until you get done with 3, unless you have totally and utterly decided that that's not worth any of your time. I will say that. I'm not... It's weird. I'm giving you advice on something you're not even saying you're going to do, but I would definitely finish 3 out. They play so different. Like, I mean, they feel very different. I'm not so sure they play all that different. They just feel very different. Just the movement and all that. Look at that powerful, just affecting melee strike. Why did games give that up, man? It just feels, look at this. Boom. Boom. Like, no Halo until 5 actually feels like the melees are strong. Only problem in Halo 5 is that the melees suck on Legendary. But anyway. Halo 4, I gotta admit, did a better job of it. But just the sound, the feel of it. You get a tiny little controller rumble. I don't know. What is that? Oh. I think 3 is an obvious, like, unless you really are just like, this sucks, I hate it, I would definitely do 3, because you already have all the skills for it. I mean, you're already warmed up, like yeah, it's hard to get warmed up on these games. At least it is for me, to get to a point where I feel comfortable. And sometimes it's just the confidence. Like, sometimes that's all it is just feeling comfortable. I forgot about how quickly they can chop those shields down just by getting that line of sight on you. The robots. I really am gonna have to, like, if I wanted to play this at a high level again, I'd have to totally just out of my mind, body, and soul how to throw a grenade and Reach. It's just so different from what I've been doing for the past couple of months here, and for the last month especially, playing it so hardcore. That was accidental. That was totally accidental. Where's he at? Why is there a red dot, like, right beside me? I must have knocked him off with that grenade earlier, because I know it didn't kill him. I was looking at the score. I don't see his body. I must have knocked him off, yeah. Only good explanation for that. Look at this. Oh, I forgot to knock this thing off. Maybe I can do it now. Oh, it dragged my reticle. Darn it. Ah, that worked perfectly fine, though. Where did that frag go? Oh. Some weird bounce. Yeah, dude, I'm totally with you on that, man. I think that 3's the wise choice. Whoa. Get some pistol rounds there from that pistol I cleverly left in that area. Did that dude leave any stickies over here? Or he probably blew them all up. Ah, darn it. Yeah, I don't blame you. Like I said before, I hope you keep in touch, like, you know, stop by and stuff like that. But if you stop playing, I wouldn't blame you at all. I mean, It is a leisure activity. It's not as important as other things, you know? There's a plasma grenade in there. I had to grab it. It's hilarious how quickly they can get it. Ah, yep, there we go. Ah, 3, 4, there we go. That's what a grenade's supposed to do. That's what a grenade's supposed to do. For anybody who's watching this, hey Spartan117. Well, man, I hate that you weren't here for it, but earlier today I did finally best Halo Reach in a single segment Deathless run on Legendary difficulty. And I'm just doing a little bit of a chill stream, just hanging out, playing a different Halo, my favorite Halo, for the first time in a couple of months. Well, other than, I think, goofing off, I think, about a month and a half ago or something playing Library, but how's your day or evening going? I forget, or if I ever even knew where you're located, but yeah, how's things going, man? Yeah, it is. Oh, I didn't realize my shields were still down from that stupid turret over there. Darn it. I was in a nice little rhythm there, better than I was when I did my video even. That was a nice haul there for one plasma pistol. Oh, I forgot, man. I forgot that you changed your name. How you doing? Yeah, Valir, so you're over, I think you're closer to me in terms of time zone, if I remember right. How come these guys aren't juking and jiving like they were in that video I put together for the world to see? The turret killed me just then. I got a good checkpoint there, darn it. I mean, granted, it was those aimbot small arms that got me, really. This cracks me up. It's precursor to every elite in Reach. Yeah, same for me. Same for me. Why did you change from Let Valir? I'm not sure what that's from. For some reason it sounds familiar. Oh, you bastard. Jeez Louise, man. I forget. I mean, I called them robots, and that's exactly the way they fire. Like, aimbots. It's like they have scopes on them. That's what, you can't shoot grenades. That's in Reach. I got one more, and just in case that wasn't the last guy. I think it was, though. Yeah, it was. Well, there's one guy left over there, but that's the last spawn. Oh, okay. I haven't, you know, I sadly enough, I haven't played Halo Wars 2, and I really want to play it. Sorry about what? Oh yeah, dude, I was just done, man. I was so PO'd about it, but then I was stupid enough to go back and try to play it. And today, and I actually got the Deathless run. So I was done at that point. But you know what? I think just the release of that frustration in that video really helped me to. I don't know. I just released it all, and then I still think I still think that it was a hell of a gamble to go back and try to play it again. I probably didn't have to do that and subject myself to that, but it actually worked. It's not my. I've definitely played better, but it worked out pretty darn well, and I was able to finally score that Deathless run, and it was good times. Oh, I forgot that guy was over here, but I guess he's not. I just want to get that really. Oh, I thought he was coming up on the side. How did I used to do this in a fun and not take forever way? Besides going down there. Oh, I did kind of have that thing, didn't? No, that's on the top floor. That's on the. I'm not going back up to the top floor. Oh my god. It's like running across a hornet's nest. Like when you see it's like, oh my god, that's a hornet's nest. I think I can go down to the bottom and do a better job of this. At least now, being out of practice. And there's a pistol I was able to drop, I think, along the way, so that'll help. Nope. Yeah, I guess so. I guess it did redeem itself on some level. I mean, it still made... What are you doing over here? And this is not the way, is it? Yeah, this is the way. That's to go somewhere else. Yes, that's right. That's to go backwards. I don't know, I'm still unhappy about some of the things that happened during that performance. I'm really, really unhappy with Exodus. I played that more timidly because that had been my furthest point reach / troll level, but I liked the POA. I don't know. If I was crazy enough to go back and try to improve upon the performance, there's several things I'd do differently, but I think it's kind of one of those things that once you've done it once, it's really hard to imagine going back to do it again, it being an enjoyable thing. Ah, I missed him. That was totally me. You weren't even looking at me. Oh, right in the maw. Hey, it's nice seeing you, Spartan, okay? It's nice having you by, man. Enjoy the rest of your day. What do you think about Halo Twitch viewers? What experiences have you had that have made you not Here, let's do this. This'll help-ish. Ah, I thought I could snatch a headshot on him. That would have been kind of cool. Ah! Almost got one. Damn it! He did his grenade throwing thing and... Oh yeah? Dude, it's just night and day, isn't it? How I behave. Damn it. It's starting to get annoying. The margin of error is so slim because of how accurate they are. It's just so sad. Get on that leg. Come on, get out of there. Get out of there. Yes! I'm ready. I'm ready, dude. I know you want to charge around that corner because sometimes you do. Sometimes you do. Get it. Alright, get in there. Yeah, dude, that reaction was purely that was genuine, man. It was, man, it felt good. You know, I actually, you know, I said at the very first of the video, I said that, you know, what motivated me to do this silly thing that I swore I would never do was this, in my mind, I just kept thinking, I want to know what it feels like to get to New Alexandria Deathless, because I've always felt about a week and a half after starting this, I just had this feeling because it kept working one way or another, even off stream. I could get those 3 levels. I could get all 3 of them in a row, and I knew it'd feel different being Deathless, and there'd be more nerves, and there's you can get trolled any level in Reach, some more than others, of course, but I wanted to have that feeling. I don't know how to explain it, but there was just this feeling of like being on the latter half, feeling like you've overcome your biggest humps, and I wanted to have that feeling. And if I lost after getting there today, then, you know, I don't know if I'd quit. I probably wouldn't have. Maybe I would have even improved the performance over time. Maybe I would have gave up like I said I was. I'm not really sure. But another feeling, the whole point of me saying that, another feeling was wanting to say, it's fucking nothing. It's nothing. I didn't know if you'd be there, so I totally planned on typing into the message box, just send you a message that just nothing, in just lower caps, nothing. And just wanting to, just seeing if you would understand what it meant. Just in case you somehow hadn't checked, you know, your notifications or anything like that. I did want to do that, but it was much, if you didn't show up, but since you were there, it was even better. But I had this vision of just being able to say that. I did have to be able to say that to you, because I remember how fun that was for CE, you know, so. But yeah, I did have that. That was part of that. That was one of the things that I fantasized about, was being able to just say, it's nothing. It's fucking nothing. So, you know, what's sad is that I didn't, and again, I kind of knew all along that it was possible, but I didn't have those, you know, so I get over the hump to Exodus, and then I get to Keys. That's you. Then I get to New Alexandria. Maybe I can pass that, but then I keep dying on the package, or I keep dying in the final level. Like, I never had that progression. It's almost like, you know, in speedrunners, like, you know, now if Garish was to go from 112 to like 109 or something, like there's no, would be amazing if you did that, but it's like things like that, like there wasn't that progression, and I kind of in the back of my mind knew it. Like, if I can get past Long Night of Solace, not get trolled or not screw myself in Exodus, there was a really good chance. And so furthest point reach went from Exodus to the whole game. Yeah, when did you... that has to be something you and your boy... I forget his name. He sounds like a good guy.
and overloads on the ship's fusion engines.
I forget what his name is. You've said it a couple of times. Or maybe he said it, but... Yeah, when did you guys start that? I'm assuming it's not like some sort of, I don't know, part of some known meme. God, I love the... If it would I mean, could these games possibly be the same without Marty O'Donnell? I mean, I'm getting chill bumps right now hearing this music in these headphones, man. Or the sound. God bless. Where are these guys? I thought they came around this corner. There they come. I didn't throw that right because I'm playing Reach still in my muscle memory. You can't throw a grenade hard. If you do, then it will bounce to Kingdom Come. It will not do what you want it to do. I think it stemmed from, I don't know where it stems from other than the obvious, just that notion of like, dude, it ain't nothing, man. It ain't fucking nothing. And to turn it into what it was, I thought, I mean, because I remember you were saying it before the final performance. Dude, did he get killed by that grenade? That's impossible. It can't have happened. Come on. One. Ah! Thank God. Thank God. Ooh, that was close. Too close. Too close for comfort there. Dude, it ain't nothing, man. Come up in this heat, dude. Come up in that heat, man. It's hot in there. Hot in there, man. There we go. Where's that dude at? Where is that dude at? Dude, those hunters are hanging out in there for longer than I'm used to. Yeah, I love that, man. That was great to say it in that way, man. And you know, again, if you wouldn't have been there, I don't know if I'd have said it. Like I said, if you would have happened to have been gone, I think I would have saved that one for a little message to you on Xbox Live. Oh, wait, let me pick this plasma pistol up really fast. Or, well, I can put my shotgun down. We're done with the flood. I don't know. I've had a lot of passers through, so I'd say the core of I'd say for the most part. Well, actually, I think this is starting to change a little bit, but I probably squandered it with my asinine saltiness. But during the Reach stuff, but I had some passers through that I don't see, you know, anymore, or here and there, or will stay just for a few minutes. And I don't know if it's because they were too hard to please or what. Like, I wasn't getting, like, people saying, like, what you're trying or what you're doing is stupid, or I don't like what you're doing. I haven't really had any trolls at all, which I'm not sure. I mean, that sounds like if I did this and kept doing this, it's just kind of one of those matter of time type of things. Why didn't you kill yourself with that? You should have killed yourself, dude, with that blast. So stupid. One, yikes. I don't believe you. I call shenanigans on like 80% of those shots not being headshots. Oh, you've had a chance to heal up, haven't you? Get some of that pistol there. Is that a grunt that's dead, or is that a grunt that's alive? No, it's not. Alright, let's bring him over here to my favorite corner. I love that corner for that shot. For those shots. Just works out so much better for some reason than it does anywhere else in that room. And I figured that out all by myself, and it's probably not even, it's probably just a thing for me in my brain. I literally lined it up to go right even with his face. What in the world? Crotch? No. Nope. Thought it was right on his crotch. Mucked that up. Threw it like a reach grenade. Tried to angle it downward. It did not work out. Oh, brother. Yeah. Not again. He's been stuck before. That totally implies that. What are you doing? What are you doing in that corner? Just put your face right there. You know you want to. You know you want to. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right. Oh, it's so much fun. This game is so much funner. Well, I don't know. I think he's really good at his. I think he's a really good video maker. I think he's got an act. That sounds really dumb, but I swear to God I would say that if his name was an act man. I think he's got an act. I think he's got a persona. I'm not saying it's like totally different from who he is, but I think he's got a persona that he can kind of get into, and I don't know. He's just one of those people that he can say something is, and I quote, butt fucking awful and make me laugh. Whereas, you know, most of the time that would not make me laugh. Because, you know, it's not that funny, really. He's just got kind of a sense of humor or something that you know, since I've watched him, I've always kind of found to be just kind of fitting for what he does. And it's funny too because I remember when he there was a video he made recently. I think it was a Q&A type thing that I watched. I think I watched the whole thing through, and he had mentioned that what inspired him to get into like YouTube was two things. A, I think over the years watching people like Angry Video Game Nerd, and B, how frustrated he was with Halo 5. Well, I think that actually that combination worked pretty well for him, because there was a lot of frustration amongst people his age and mine about what had been done with Halo 5, and so I think that it was a nice combination. And I think he does a good job with his videos in terms of like the editing and all of that. I think he works hard at that. I'm not saying he's the best I've ever seen, but he's a hell of a lot better than I am right now, because I'm too lazy or untalented or don't have the time legitimately to learn how to use editing software that's not, freeware. And even that stuff, I'm sure there's features I'm not using, but I think the way he plays Halo is really a good fit for this game and for casual play. But he's as far as I know, he's never tried to speed run or anything like that, and I don't know if he plays anything that would be even remotely considered competitive multiplayer. So there's no calling card with that. It's funny, like when he started doing Halo, the videos that he did, like as far as I know, that was the first time he had ever done those. And he made a separate channel for it. And I remember he said the reason why he did it in his quote unquote channel update was because he wanted to keep the content separate. What he was kind of mostly did, which is these kind of reviews and commentaries from this kind of more let's play or video guide type approach. I'm trying to think, there was something else I wanted to say about it too. That was relevant and all that. I don't know, now I'm like trying not to die. And not at the same time be a coward. I will say this though. I think his Halo 5 review, I think his Halo 5 review is still by far the gold standard review I've seen. I've seen a lot of reviews for that game. I mean, when it came out and the story was like it was, I really, really was, more so than I probably should have been, very much invested in how other people thought about it. And so I don't remember seeing his videos until much later about it. But I think that 5-part review was the gold standard of reviews of Halo 5. I think he did an excellent job of reviewing the story and why it was a problem. He didn't talk a lot, if I remember right, about the gameplay though, which I don't know if anyone's really talked about the gameplay to my satisfaction, the problems that I have with it, to the point where I almost want to make a video about it myself, except for that, I don't think anybody cares anymore about whether that game is good or bad. That game, especially campaign-wise. So I don't know if there'd be any, and that would be my first real kind of, pure commentary edit. I would like to edit it well. I'd like to write a script for it and all that stuff. If I was going to do it, I'm going to do it right. I'm not going to half-ass it. I hate these C ladders. I have no idea how to go up them without doing exactly what you just saw. What? I didn't even reload close to it. Oh my god. If I could put into words how much I hate 343 for putting that there. There we go. It won't do it on this. It's like, dude, for the longest time, this was my strat, was getting right here and just waiting until I found an opening before I started rushing it for videos and swag. Oh my god, look at that. Did you see that shit? You motherfucker. I thought these dudes smell blood. Dude, just go down. What the hell? Dude, why won't those freaking carrier forms die, for the love of God? Everybody but them. The hardest flood in this game by far is the carrier/infection forms. I swear to God. Whether it's the chain explosions or the cover those little bastards provide, I must have took a big hit at some point. God damn it! Get the hell out of my way. So that is the one weakness of the Keys and the Maw, is these freaking troll ass corners. Or hallways or whatever, just almost infinitely spawn until you go past a certain magic line. In the library, you got these big wide hallways, man. It's not a problem. Then start putting them in these corridors with not marked spawn points. He still hasn't finished that series, though. Notice that when he started that series, that's when I started doing mine. Think about that. I mean, it's hard for me to think about because, that was before Fortnite, was played by everybody. Yet, kind of, but I remember that. I remember starting when he was doing Outskirts. And I have went through every campaign except for, well, I'm almost, I could post them all right now. I could post every single video right now. But, as far as just on my very staggered, especially early on, posting schedule, I've been able to get through all of the campaigns and many of the levels twice, if not more. A couple of them more because I wasn't as, anyway. I have a lot of Deathless Halo videos that are in 720p that are in C and all, anyway. Went through Reach another time, which that's going to come later. And then, think about all the stuff you and I have done since he started that series, and he's not even done Gravemind yet. I wouldn't say it's his biggest priority, that's for sure. I keep forgetting what the button is. Here we go. I know the way. I know he's going to be there. Just trying to figure out the right buttons for switching back to the new graphics. And turn on the flashlight there. I thought the same thing about Regret, or Delta Halo and or Regret, and then I saw that horseshoe shit go on, and I was like, what in the world? Now see, as soon as I had started to depress my trigger, which I'm doing kind of right now, he would have dodged it if it was Reach. Kind of depressing the trigger. Let me stand back here. Kind of depressing the trigger right now to the point where barely, it reads that input. I don't know if I, as soon as I started to kind of sort of depress it, he would have dodged it. In this case, though, he behaved slightly more like an organic being, and didn't move right away. I don't know. Maybe he gets to Grave Mine, gets a horseshoe up his ass, or maybe he asks for lives, or maybe he starts, skipping past some parts. So it all depends really on whether or not he plays it straight up. And if he plays it straight up, man, dude, that'll slaughter anybody, especially someone who's not practiced it over and over again. There's just too many troll deaths in that game, man. His entire video will be the first room, and then he'll stop playing it. That's my guess. And I'm not making fun of that too. That I'm sure. I know you don't like me saying, or you may not agree with this, but that'll be an entertaining video. I'm sure. Maybe he'll finally lose it, because I know he's got it in him. I know he's got some fire in him. You can tell. I guess I do too.
Good. Step 1 complete. We have a straight shot into the fusion reactor. Catalyst explosion destabilize the magnetic containment field surrounding the fusion cell. I recommend a grenade or rocket. If you run out of explosives, there is an armory station located near the engine room's entrance. Analyzing. Fusion reactor number 1 destabilizing. Use explosives on the other 3 reactors.
Oh, I forgot how aggressively stupid these sentinels are. Because I'm more important than fighting the Flood. Your actual job. I forgot. Alright, so yeah, I'd rather fight the Flood than the sentinels. So I'm not going to try to crouch jump back up there. Hey, how's the quality of this stream? I did turn it up a couple notches because I'm pretty sure I was going to play CE tonight. Well, one thing to keep in mind, dude, is you don't respect ILs anyway. In terms of, just, massively, I don't know, awesome achievements as those go. So even if he got it, like, it wouldn't be. Oh my god, what the hell? Why are you dudes still on me? I'm gonna die to a stupid freaking thing that I don't even know what hurt me then. I really don't know what hurt me then, down to the point where I lost shields, except for some stupid one needle that makes it all the way through. I swear, sometimes you can get just freaking raked up with needles and nothing happens. Or, like, 2 of them will make you, totally die. I don't know what the difference is. Maybe I should have just fought the sentinels. Oh, good. Good, good, good. Dude, get the fuck off me! Jesus Christ. These freaking sentinels. I swear to God, I fucking hate this. I hate these stupid sentinels that just continually respawn over and over again. That's my least favorite thing about this stupid level, is those stupid sentinels. You can sit there and shoot them down all day long. They just keep coming. They just keep coming. I mean, I can understand that there's like a giant factory that builds trillions of them, but I mean, can we at least get a respite or something? You just don't have the weapons that take them down very quickly at all. Here's your reward for completing an objective. A bunch of sentinels catching you off guard out in the open. And fighting you instead of the fucking flood that they've been programmed to fight. Because you're more important than the flood. This is the old strat. Just come through here and face this hallway of garbage. If you bully your way through, it doesn't usually catch you up. Hold you up. But pro casual strats, you hop on to the thing and blah blah blah. There we go. And then you go down through here. Don't try any crouch jumping into a bunch of sentinel BS. You go all the way back over here to this side.
Okay, we should have 15 minutes to get off the ship. Don't have much time. We should move outside and signal for evac. Accessing schematics. There's a circle
I should not have done that. I forgot.
that leads to a class
I forgot.
corridor that runs along the ship's dorsal structure. Hurry!
Yeah, but not in the same sitting. He didn't say he did it in the same sitting, right? He claimed it. He did kind of, sort of, through, you know, depending on how you look at it, it kind of suggests that wouldn't be hard for him, or it shouldn't be hard for anybody. That was more his argument, I would say, in some ways. He was more pro C than pro his own skills. That was my take on the way he... I felt that, to be honest with you, that was more the way I felt. I took a lot of his comments, was more almost biased towards proving that C was much greater. Well, I mean, and like, because I mean, like, for example, he said things like, that he didn't think he could get through, you know, each level Deathless in any of the other campaigns. It's like, I doubt I could do that, and you know, which I actually disagree with him. I think that if he spent enough time, he could do that with at least Halo 3, and definitely ODST, and definitely Halo 5 if you want to cheese it, you know. And by cheese it, I of course mean, you know, do what the developers apparently wanted you to do, which is sit back and kill everything with a light rifle on Legendary. But I see what you mean about that. I know what you mean by first tried now. Yeah, well, he had a death compilation at the end of the Maw video. And you know, man, I love you, but I don't believe that you didn't practice a whole lot if that was the only deaths you took during that during your attempts. I do not believe that those were the only deaths. I believe you cherry-picked some really good deaths to illustrate, like, you know, how... Oh, I forgot about my own strat! My own strat! I forgot! My own strat. It was that fresh. It was that hot a strat that I could forget about it. I never, ever get through there without at least getting my ass blown off. You do that stuff, and, well, you come back, and it's a lot nicer, usually, through there. You can't be on foot. We need in a vehicle. Oh, God. Oh, no, I've been riding the Reach Warthog. Which, A, means I get a lot more damage resistance now, but the movement I might be a little rusty on. Yeah, I think there was... I forget where he died at. It was like 4 or 5 deaths. I want to say one was in the... I want to say he had one in Guilty Spark. I'm pretty sure one was in Guilty Spark, believe it or not. I think... I don't know. To be honest with you, when I the first runs I did, the 720p, just get through it regardless runs, I first tried a lot of levels. I was able to first try every level until AOTCR. And I got caught on one part because I just wasn't used to playing it on Legendary at the time. And I kept forgetting and, you know, forgetting to strategize for having 2 invisible elites at that one place. So then I decided that I wasn't going to get the camo because, you know, you get the camo as soon as you kill one of the invisible elites in that little alcove or whatever. The other one just kills you most of the time. And so then I tried to stick them, but that didn't work because then they would just run over close to me potentially, or then I would run away from them and hit the other. So then I just took the rocket launcher in there, and then I realized at some point later on that you could use the camo for other fun in that level, and I don't know. I just kind of I worked on figuring that one out, and then library took me about 4 deaths because I kept forgetting where to run and not run, and that's when I came up with my route that I could probably do in my sleep. TB, I died on several times in the second phase pulse generator room. And these were all first tries, which meant I was playing pretty safe, wasn't being real slick at all. And then I first tried, not keys, but definitely the maw. I remember that very specifically. But of course I didn't have that kind of garbage happen either. I didn't even know any of those guys had a freaking fuel rod. I thought they all had needlers. Where's the dude with the fuel rod? Who hit me with that? I'm taking the wrong route here, but it doesn't really matter. I don't normally take that route through here. I think I go center most of the way or something. Oh, look at that freaking flip. For no reason. For no reason. Other than it just wanted to. Okay, that's right. Alright. Oh, that's okay, Math. Dude, I love hearing from you, but of course you can lurk. There's no rules in my chat that says that someone can't lurk if they don't want to. Alright, man? But I love hearing from you. I hope it's not that you're... I hope it's not that I said something that made you think I didn't like you speaking.
Calculating alternate escape route.
So I remember you and I had a lot of fun messing around in the library that night when I was, you know, still being chill during the whole Reach thing. The whole Reach debacle. Yeah, I'm a little ashamed, but not really. I mean, I still am not used to the movement yet. You know, just getting back into that groove. Forgetting my own strats in certain cases, like I did back there with the rockets. Dude, I know you just did them all, man. I'm definitely gonna watch it at some point tomorrow, if not Friday. Ah. It's usually better than 360 swag, but, well, safer. And plus, I don't think you can do that very well at all on the controller. I've tried it, like, twice. Some kind of wiggle-waggle something and it'll do it, but I think it's really much better with mouse or with a high sensitivity. Garish always talks about how it's possible to be chain exploded through there. He says it's happened. I've never seen it happen before. I don't ever remember it happening before, but he says it's possible. Why am I going for God barrels? I'm not going for barrels. Jeez, man. This place got wiped clean. Look at that. Oh, except for this guy. Oh, look, we got another dude over here that wants it. And I missed him with a grenade. Look, oh, time ran out. I forgot about time. I totally forgot there was a timer. In every way, shape, or form did I forget there was a timer. I saw it, I glanced at it, but I totally forgot there was a timer. That's right. We can execute this thing properly. We'll have another shot at it. What the hell?
Activating final countdown timer. We can't make it on foot. We need a vehicle. The explosion will generate a temperature of almost 100.
Come on, dude. I'm ready. I'm gonna run out of time again, of course. You know, horsing around. I was like, man, let's go see who's still alive. Let's go check this out. Hey, did you guys know these turrets were up here? I think most people know that. You know, there's like turrets lining the sides. I have no idea why they're there because you never ever really deal with them. Like, they're not really a problem. I don't know if anyone's ever in a million years, when playing seriously, died to those turrets up there. But there's like turrets up there. I was gonna show off those, and I literally forgot a level I've probably played at least 100 times. I literally forgot it had a timer. Oh, oof. Yeah, I'm sure you got a blistering maw. Let's get corrected. Let's get righted here. There we go. Ugh. Oof. Ugh. Needless to say, driving this thing is just a little bit different than driving in the Warthog and Reach. In fact, the Warthog and Reach would drive perfectly well if it was actually, if it actually weighed more than 200 pounds. And you got damage resistance in it when they hit your bumper. I mean, that literally was the way it is in this game. I mean, why did they deviate from that with Halo 3? I don't know to this day. Doesn't make any sense. Oh, I forgot about these. That might actually help me here. Get out of this jam, kind of, that I was in. Kind of in a jam. Oh, it was definitely sub 4 hours. No, undoubtedly not sub 3 hours. Undoubtedly. Because, I mean, yeah, the main problem with that was that, well, that's weird. Why isn't there a revert? I didn't turn on the Iron Skull. Why can't you revert to checkpoint here? MC, yeah, I don't know what they've done to MCC. But no, yeah, it was, I actually had that as a time goal, is to get it around 3 hours. Not necessarily had to be sub 3 hours, but just kind of around 3 hours. Maybe 3 hour and 5, 3 hour and 10, really, hitting it pretty hard. If it was, like 2 hours and 55. I mean, you remember when I was working on the Oni sword base, Ghost and all that stuff, and I don't know if you remember, I was working on, I don't know if I did streaming of this, but I was working on stealing a Wraith in Exodus, which that is definitely possible. I would need to practice the execution of it, especially if I'm going to do that in a Deathless run up to that point. But, yeah, I was trying to knock off, top 5, 10, 15 minutes here and there, or 5 or 10 or 15 minutes there total, like with all those little things, and see if I could, with a good, solid, successful run, get it to about, again, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Awesome if I get it to 2 hours and 55 or something like that. But the way I play it and the sections, I just chose not to speed run because I really like the combat. That's something I would look forward to with these grueling ass runs. I would not look forward to attempting or potentially failing and certainly practicing speedrunning stuff, but I did like the idea of stealing the Wraith in Exodus because that was one thing I wish I could have done. And there's probably still wishes that Ghost thing was a little more consistent in Oni sword base, because it still wouldn't be totally devoid of combat, the run, if I was to do that. But yeah, ultimately there was a lot of things that prolonged that run. If or when you ever watch it, you'll see the mistakes I made that were some of them like especially in Oni Sword Base. I think even in Nightfall and Tip of the Spear, there were just some mistakes I made where it's like after 2 days of not running it, it's like my brain just forgot that like I'm not casually playing it. So I would, especially Oni Sword Base, like I totally forgot that, didn't use the strategy where I get on the Warthog and take that over. Like, I had the Wraith with me taking down Revenants in that part, And so, I was, there were just, some mistakes like that. And then there was the debacle that was the final part of Exodus, man. God, I wish it was fast enough to do. I wish I could show you the final part of Exodus, and I'll just tell you what happens. Here's exactly what happens. All right, so I've been running this thing for 3.5 weeks, right? Running it for 3.5 weeks. Hold on just a second. So I've been running this for 3.5 weeks, and even though it's not something that I ever really done with any consistency, at the end, I switch off the two anti-air guns, switch on the two anti-air guns, take the camo, drive all the way up, like a bat out of hell, to the staircase, go up there, camo, jump, hit the button, I'm out of there. Never died there on a run, whether it was a no reset or not. I only died there once in practice, and it was because I got there too late. I got there at just the right time. Just the right time. No jackal saw me. Nothing saw me. I get up on that ledge to hit that button, and that mother frickin' chieftain with the fuel rod is right there. Like, literally, I'm face to face with him. Why I didn't get shot, I don't know. But it's the same troll reach garbage where you've got this aura around your character model. They may not know you're there because you're in camo, they haven't seen you yet, but they know kind of where you are. And even though I had not ran into that problem before, speedrunners do that all the time, he was literally sitting right there. I was face to face with him. It was unbelievably troll garbage. And I'd already given up the jetpack for the camo, so I had to just totally wing like the last 8 minutes of that level because I wasn't used to. I didn't have a knowledge of where I was going to position myself to snipe things, not having the jetpack. So I got through it, but it was the trolliest crap, just the biggest pile of garbage. And again, I didn't die. I recovered it, but. Oh my god! It's so infuriating. It was so infuriating, and they were just, I don't know. It was like playing New Alexandria. I get a jammer, the side missions. I get the jammer mission and a buck mission. Those are by far the hardest ones. The jammer mission, you have to literally get out of your Falcon. You can destroy a freaking Phantom with the damn Falcon, but you can't destroy one of those jammers. You have to get out and freaking hit B. And then a buck mission. So it was like, well, this is going to take longer. I'm going to have to do more aerial combat for the jammer mission and for both missions. And so it lasted longer, of course, as you would imagine, as a result. Package was a little slower, but that was probably due to nerves. Not really nerves, just me being more careful. POA was a couple of minutes. Package was like a couple minutes off. POA a couple minutes off than what I was generally averaging. Those went, for the most part, pretty smooth. It was Exodus and New Alexandria. Long Night of Solace, I played a little too safe. I forgot to spawn trap the grunts coming out of that door. I decided not against spawn trapping the elite majors, and therefore I went and got in the turret. I didn't in any way, shape, or form try to stealth the bridge. Dogfighting went pretty smoothly for the most part. I pushed it at the very end, but yeah, and then of course there was Oni Sword Base. Winter Contingency wasn't particularly fast. Nightfall went slow because of something. I can't remember what it is. Oh yeah, I forgot to take my sprint with me into the next section, and I know it'll despawn, so I didn't go back for it. So I sat there and juggled it all the way like I've been doing, and then what happened to MCC? What the hell? They broke the game even more. Great, awesome. Anyway. I don't know why I'm booting up Reach. I guess out of habit. But, yeah, long story short, yeah, I forgot the sprint. Even though I juggled it over there. I remember to do that, but I forgot to get it, so I had to use camo for the rest of the mission, which slowed me down. So yeah, it was just all those things together probably cost me 20 minutes total. And then, nerves and not ever having gotten past Exodus, so I played POA again a couple minutes more slowly, package maybe a minute or two, a little more slowly. Package really wasn't that different, except for me, I had some Banshee misses there with the tank in the last couple, but so yeah, I mean, I could easily improve it with more practice, and definitely improve, and this is time. And definitely improve it with, incorporating and learning a couple new strats. Really get more comfortable with the concussion rifle and for POA. And still not totally welch on the combat that I like for if I'm going to sit there and do 3 hours of something. I don't want to do a bunch of speed running. I want to do what I like about playing the game. But yeah, and my performance just overall, I felt like I was in the zone on Saturday or Sunday or whenever I was streaming. There was streams that ended at Long Night of Solace or Exodus. I was in the zone. I was playing so much better. And just with headshots and everything. So it could definitely be better. But, I mean, I'm done with it. I really am done. I swear, if you see me trying this stuff again, I don't know. Maybe someone should just end it. 15 rounds in firefight matchmaking without dying. Rounds. That means you'd have to do a custom game, if I remember right. And you only get 2,000 credits. And you get no credits. That would take, you know how long that would take to do? That would take a very long time, and I would get no credits for actually just playing firefight. No, it says firefight matchmaking. Maybe it's 15 rounds without dying, but they're not consecutive. Yeah, I bet that's it. 1,000 enemies in Holdout. You realize how many times you have to play Holdout and hope that stuff comes up in the playlist? Ugh. Some of these challenges, like the credits are just, look at this. Look at these credit totals. I mean, come on. Back when I never took advantage of it because I'd stopped playing Reach, but back when 343 introduced those stupid custom challenges, I wish I'd have been playing Reach then. I would at least be at Forerunner. I think that lasted for a while too. People exploited the hell out of that. I think there's even videos made on how to do them. That, like I said, I was done with Reach. But given those custom challenges, I can't believe they never increased the credits on these. I realize how long it would take to do that. Like, this is worth the credits because you just kill any game mode, doesn't matter. But 1,000 enemies, you know how long it takes to wait for Holdout to come up on playlists. Ugh. Alright, Llama, take it easy, man. Enjoy the rest of your evening, buddy. I was going to do Oni sword base LD Oni because it was a challenge, but I had just finished my run, and I was literally needing to go to work. I clicked it on, and I'm like, alright, I can do this. I don't even have a recording of LD Oni. Oh, just really fast for anyone that's here, and if there's anybody that even remotely questions whether or not I did this, a really good way to prove that I did it, if for some reason you don't believe it, is to go to the temporary files, because these cannot be altered unless you save them. So being in the temporary files makes them completely and utterly untouched. So as you can see, the date there and the time, date there and the time, date there and the time, and so on and so forth. You cannot affect that unless you save it, and that's in temporary history. So I did do that today. I did actually do that today. It did actually happen. Well, guys, I think I'm going to stop streaming. I think I'm actually going to go to bed early tonight for once. I've been streaming so much over the last 3 weeks with this stuff, and I'm not gonna lie, I really didn't like it because I really felt like that I probably lost some viewers, or maybe got people thinking I was a different person than I really am. I really got too salty too much of the time, and I apologize for that, guys. I really, really am not like that in real life, except for when I'm playing a video game, or maybe when I'm watching a sporting event that I'm passionate about. That is where I remember that coming from, that type of anger. But yeah, So anyway, guys, well, I'm gonna sign out. Thanks everybody for stopping by. Thanks everybody for supporting me through all these last 3.5 weeks. I know I threw my little fit and had my little video. I'm still surprised to this moment. Still surprised that I came back to it. I really, truly intended not to. And something today just popped in my mind about wanting to get to New Alexandria. At least if I'm going to be trolled, then let me be trolled beyond Exodus. And, you know, sure as shooting, I did do indeed that. But I avoided trolls. Bits and pieces here and there. These last 3 levels. And made it work. Somehow made it work. Alright, good night, Sir Math. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And I'll see you. I'll probably won't stream until this weekend. I need to take a break, spend some time with my wife in the evenings, besides early in the evenings when my son's still up. So we're going to probably do some things that are, you know, we've been doing a lot on the weekends, but on the weekdays I've been in here doing this garbage, so I'm going to probably take the next 2 days off from streaming, but then come back with a vengeance this weekend for some Sunday stream. Go back to the late night stream format of just having fun and goofing off. Alright guys, I'm out.